Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-sha from wisdomseekers.net, and we're here today for the week of the 8th to, the week of the 9th, to the 15th. Well, we've got 1 week left, 1 week and 1 day left. It looks like, from glancing at the cards, it looks like it's going to be a decent week rather than a frightful week, but let's see. And before we start, I want to tell you, I had a scope done yesterday, and then I'm still a little out of it from the anesthesiology or the drug. I may or may not stop in half an hour, and if I stop in half an hour, I'll do the rest on Saturday. And I will say this periodically throughout, because so far nobody's on, because, hey, I'm 5 minutes early. So the first card I got was Coming Together. And that's an interesting card. I like it. It looks like a family, people working together. And honestly, it's high time we work together. It's high time that things start to work or manifest as a group. And I think you'll find worldwide that more and more people, grassroots, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about governments, because governments are governments, and I'm not going to get into it. But if you want things to work, you have to work from a grassroots level. That means everybody has to come to an agreement of what they want their life to look like on a grassroots level. At least 60% of the people have to agree that it's time from a grassroots level to work together. And once they do that, we change everything. If you've got 35% of the light workers working together, that is sufficient. But we don't want just light workers. We want everybody involved. So the first card is a very wonderful card. The basis of the week is the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is all about celebration. It's all about being joyful and happy and things coming your way. The second card is the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is about, it's the tree of Earth tree, the Mother Earth. And she is a powerful energy, but a physical energy. This is about creation on a physical level. It's about abundance. And you see the energy there that's whipping around. That's about the energy that we are creating ourselves. And what's behind us is the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is the fact that we are quite capable of dealing with the situation. We're quite capable. We have the tools. We know how to deal. We're on top of it. We know how to make life happen. Maybe not always the way we think it should happen, but we've learned to accept the way the universe works and work with the universe instead of fighting her. What's just below us is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is an emotion, and it's using your intuition. It's the masculine form of intuition, which is looking for it, seeking for it, like going to a psychic, searching for that, which is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is basically telling you to start to use that inner knowing. It comes from the heart. It doesn't come from the head. The head is a tool, a servant. It is the heart. And there's a study out, and somebody's promised me they would look it up so I could quote it. The heart is 300 times more accurate than the mind when used without. So there's two things. There's emotion, right? Which you talk to the universe with. But the heart, it has a pure emotion, not the emotion of the ego, but the pure emotion. So if you listen and ask your heart, is this right? You get an instinctual yes or no. This feels good. This feels bad. And it takes a while to learn it. It takes a bit of practice. And when I'm emotionally involved, I still can't do it. When I'm not emotionally involved, I get the answer. And what's right in front of us is the sun. And the sun to me is a glorious card. It's a joy card. And to me, spirituality is joyful. If it's not joyful, it's not true spirituality. If it's down and depressed and there isn't that thrum, I mean, bad things can be happening, but if there isn't that thrum of being connected to the universe, it's not truly spiritual. All right. And so what comes in front of us then is the Princess of Pentacles. And this again is a card that has to do with the Princess of Pentacles, has to do with abundance, but surrounding yourself with the abundance of beauty, happiness, joy. It is again like the Sun card, but on a lesser level. And then we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is about courage, moving forward with courage and balance, knowing where you're going to go, knowing you're going to arrive there, but not how you're going to get there. And that's true spirituality. We know where we're going. How we're going to get there, that's a totally different thing. And along the way, we do get to take a bit of a break. This is the Nine of Pentacles. We get a way station. We get to enjoy the fruits of our labor. So hopefully you put in a lot of effort to make sure you're a happier person. And can I ask,
people are on and they're talking. I don't know why it's not showing up for you.
Okay, I have absolutely zero online. So one of the things that's coming up for us this week, which is interesting, is we get the Tower card. The Tower card is not fun, but the Tower card is inevitable and it's positive. Why? Because it takes away belief systems. And when we take away our belief systems, it leaves us feeling, this is the Eight of Cups, it leaves us feeling horrible. Oftentimes, like the world has left us, doesn't support us. The universe doesn't love us. But it also opens up the potential for new possibilities. And we get the next one is the Emperor. How you use that losing a belief system will depend on how you interact with the world. And this is a big chance for you to change and grow, because the Emperor has two faces. He has a strict, rigid, immobile, not very nice, or he has a very loving, giving, caring father image, positive father image. So it's up to you. Use your intuition. Be sure of yourself. But this is the feminine intuition. You allow that intuition to come to you. And again, like this card of balance, the Two of Swords, remain in balance. That's very important. And continue on towards your goal like you would. Things are going to shift and change from a very deep level. But it is time to change. It's a time to allow things to change. This is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is about change, but it's changing towards a more magical, larger worldview. And so this is a good week, positive week. not necessarily always easy week, but it is definitely a powerful week. So how do we do it? We come together, we work together, we support each other, we mirror each other. And that is the power of coming together. Is if we mirror positive, then that mirror will amplify on and on and on. If we mirror fear, we will amplify fear. I'm going to suggest very strongly you amplify the support, the love, the caring. And why not? It's easier than anger. It feels better than anger. Okay. And as I said before, I had a procedure yesterday, and the knockout gases are still affecting me a little bit. I will try to do some readings. If I can't, we'll come back tomorrow and do readings. I'm not 100% sure I'm up to it. We'll see as soon as somebody asks a question.
Yeah. Maybe tomorrow we'll pull on a special guest like Maria or Soto.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
So you don't have to do them solo. All right. Well, our first question comes from Janelle
Hey Janelle.
Baker with a $5 super chat.
Thank you very much.
She asks, and I apologize if I'm assuming wrong. She asks, I need to move. Everyone else will be moved in by June. Please let me know when.
Can you read that again?
She wants to move. Everybody else she knows is moving by June.
Okay, that makes more sense.
When will she also move?
Okay, Janelle.
At least that's what I'm assuming is her meaning.
Okay. Okay, what I'm picking up from you, Janelle, is that you're allowing the fear to overtake your rationality. And it's precluding you from seeing what's right in front of your nose. There is a place for you, and it's actually kind of a cute little place, something that you'll find wonderful, and it's right there. It's just waiting for you. Try to bring back yourself into balance so you can see that it's right there. And I know how the universe works. If you're going and you're panicking, the universe will let you panic. But if you go, okay, I've got this. Yep, I'm okay. The universe will say, oh, okay, she doesn't need that lesson. And what you're looking for will be right there. And what I'm saying, it's not huge, the place, but it's cute. It's comfortable. It appears to be safe. There is a place, and you will find it. I do believe you will find it just before. You'll find it soon, as soon as you stop panicking. But you'll be moving in just before June. Okay.
Abby Das asks, hi ladies, hope you're doing well. I would love any message from my guides if possible.
So you don't have much fun, do you, Abby? Guys are telling me you need to relax more, you need to enjoy life more, and they were clowning around a bit, which sort of indicates to me you don't clown around, you don't have fun, you don't make jokes, you don't allow yourself the release of humor or going fishing. So it's wonderful that you're very serious, but give yourself a holiday and have fun. What does fun mean to you? Probably, if you're not used to it, it's probably a little hard to go out and create fun. And forced fun is not fun. Go out and have an ice cream cone. if you like ice cream and you're not afraid of, you're not lactose intolerant, but there's lots of ice creams out there you can have. Go out and do something where you can forget for a minute who you are and just laugh and joke. That's what your guides are telling me. Good luck, Abby.
Astha Bawardwa asks, hello all. What do my spirit guides have to say to me right now for career? Thank you. Very grateful for your guidance.
Career. So this may not be what you want to hear, but what they're telling me to tell you is that you need to step back, see things a little more clearly, and become sure of what you want. It's like you're pushing hard, but you need to step back and make sure that is the direction you want to go. It might be that you think you want to go this way, but your heart is over here. And I'm going to tell you, follow your heart, never your brain. Just be patient and sit back and look. Okay, good luck.
Sagittarius Goddess asks, hello, what does M think of me?
He's a little lighthearted right now. I think he likes you. He thinks, I know this sounds really funny, but he sort of thinks of you as an old-time musical where he sits and sings to you. So he's still he's not at a stage where he's fallen in love. But he likes you. He wants to sing old time. He wants to sing to you. And do things like that. And quite often you'll find that that's a secret that most men don't want you to know, that they like musicals, old time musical, because this is a black and white musical from the 40s, I would think. But he does like you. I don't feel he's in love with you, but he cares for you. And I can keep saying that all day, right? I'm sorry. It's worth pursuing. Okay.
Bierla says,
Hey, B.
hi, dear Eliz-sha. Hi, Al. Doreen asks, hi, ladies. Can I please ask for a message?
Yep, you can.
Give her a message, silly.
Okay. Okay, this has seemed to be a common thread today. Your guides are telling me to tell you, please don't take life so seriously. Make more jokes. Go out and I know you're not allowed to do that, but smoke some silly weed. Do things that are just fun and relaxing and done with humor. You're very, very intense lady, and you have a goal in mind, and you're going with it with both hands. So set on that goal. I'll stop for a minute and go, yeah, okay, I'm going to do that in 10 minutes. Right now, I'm going to sit and have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or something, and I'm going to read the funny books. Okay, comic books. Okay. Spend time laughing.
Julie J asks, hello, my lovelies. Happy Friday. What is it that Philip really wants from me? Many thanks. Have a great weekend.
Philip doesn't know what he wants from you yet. He's sort of, one day he wants to this, and the next day he wants that. And he's sort of like, I want, no, I'm scared. I want, no, I'm scared. And he's doing this really fast. You get a little whiplash from him. So what I would suggest very strongly is you just sit there, look at him like, okay, when you're ready to make up your mind, don't do anything. Don't be extra nice to him. Don't be extra nasty to him. Just look at him and go, when you're ready, bud, when you're ready. Because the feeling is, besides being scared crappy, he actually really likes you. And if he can't get over being crappy within 3 months and say, adios, senor, I'm going to find somebody who's got a little more courage. Okay, got that? Yes, I am definitely still under the influence.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Probably more than a little bit.
Yeah.
So did we want to keep going or
I think
try again tomorrow?
I think I'm okay right now. I don't. I think my language skills might be a little impaired, but I seem to be doing. I think I'm doing all right.
So nothing's changed.
Yeah, basically just the same as every other day, except my language skills are a tiny bit worse.
Bierla asks, may I ask how the energy is about my upcoming auditions? Thank you so much.
You got plural there.
Additions.
Well, besides you being a little nervous, they seem pretty decent. You have a nice reputation among the people you're auditioning for. People know you. They, through word of mouth, if not through having seen you. You've been there for a while. There's a sense of kindness, maybe from people. That doesn't mean they won't mark you hard and things like that. I'm not saying that, but there's a sense of, oh, we know her. We like her. One of the guys who you're auditioning for, a little older gentleman, very rigid. Make sure you're impeccable, and he'll be fine. He's a little rigid, but you already know this guy, and you're already going, oh, gee, why did I get him, kind of thing. But you chose him because he's really good. And regardless of what happens, he will give you feedback that you can grow with. So everything is going to be fine for you. You will get the main, what you want. You will get that mostly. And not everything will be 100%, of course, but the most important things will be what you want. Go for it. Enjoy. And I still would like to hear some of your music.
Shanu asks, hello ladies, may I please know what message does my spirit guide have for me? Thank you so much.
You have plural, by the way. Not just one, you have plural.
She did write plural spirit
Okay.
guides.
Okay. You just tried to save words, huh?
Kind of.
Okay. So they're suggesting that you look into the mysterious side of spirituality. That's not to say, I'm not talking about the dark side. I'm talking about the side of mystery, where you look, for instance, the dark of the night, when you go out and watch the sky. It's very interesting. In another lifetime, you were a seer, and you read through looking at the sky and how things moved in the sky at night. And I think with you go out, and that's why they mean the mysteries, go out in the dark of the night, stare up at the sky and see what comes to you. I think basically what they're telling me to tell you is to delve into your alternate lives and see what you can bring forward consciously to help you in this lifetime. Good luck, have fun, and try out the stargazing.
Tay asks,
Hey,
hello,
Tay-Tay.
I would like to know when the house me and my family are going to move into will be on the market.
You You've read with me for what, couple of years now. You do know I cannot answer that. I am lousy at time. I am very bad at time. It's there. All I can tell you is it's there and it's coming soon, and it's going to be better than you thought, and it's going to be worth the wait, and it is in a cul-de-sac. The lights of the city, lights of some kind of town or city, I can see they look like they're a good 4 or 5 miles away, maybe further. I'm not really good at distance and energy. And that's all I can tell you. I am so sorry. I know you need to move in quickly because you've got another babe on, and that's going to take up so much room. But I cannot tell you that. I do hope, I do want it to be soon for your sake.
Jennifer Schwab asks, hello ladies, I hope you're doing well. Do the spirit guides see us moving into our new home at the end of May without any problems? Thank you so much.
Well, the end of May, it's possible, I guess. I just never seen any house move that fast unless you put cash down on the, and that's, everything's cash. I can't see a lot of problems, honestly. It just time-wise, I can't promise you. I can't do that. Maria, on the other hand, has a much better a relationship with time. And I am pretty certain Sogo has probably got an extremely good relationship with time. I should actually ask her that. I don't know. That's interesting. But me, please don't ask me time. I just see that you're going to move in and it's going to be a really nice place. You may have to fix up the yard because it looks like it's been left run down. So probably an older set of folks that just couldn't handle it anymore and have to move. But it's a nice place.
Jagged Leaf Medicinals asks, hello ladies, need guidance in which direction to go in the next phase in my life. Don't know if going back to the West Coast is right or taking a job in South America.
South America. Just be careful which place you go because there's a lot of unrest right now. I think when you said that, South America went up and went ding, ding, ding for me. But also I also am very fascinated. I lived in Mexico for 5 years and I loved it. So I am very comfortable and love the Latin energy. I would, in a flash, as long as there was internet, move to Costa Rica. Bing, I'd be gone, except for my dogs. So take that with whatever grain of salt it is. But yeah, I would go to Latin America.
Okay. Patricia Scone asks,
Hey, Patricia.
hi, Eliz-sha. Could you do 3 cards for a week beginning 10th of May? Thank you.
10th of May.
It's Monday.
Monday. Talking about Monday, on Wisdom Seekers Facebook, we are having with Elizabeth 1 o'clock Pacific time, 3 o'clock Eastern time. My cousin is coming on to talk and with us on E Squared. Only it's going to be EQ because my cousin's name is Ethel, with her husband Dave, and they're both ministers of the Calvin ministers. They know the Bible inside out, and so does Elizabeth, but from a different perspective. I can hardly wait for this. It's going to be a epic discussion, and of course you can come and ask questions. Please do. I don't know that much about the Bible. I did read the Bible, but I am not a scholar, so I'm going to moderate, but I am so looking forward to this. And you'll notice too that my cousin and I look alike, a lot alike, not completely alike. Okay.
The family resemblance is uncanny.
Well, it's canny. It's not uncanny. Okay, Patricia. There's huge change. And it's good change. It's really good change. So you've got change coming up for the week of the 10th. It's coming from deep within. It's coming from a place, the 5 of Pentacles. It's coming from a place that was not so great. And it's coming to the Ace of Swords, which is cutting away old stuff. It may happen with a snap. So there might be a little bit of, oh God, energy. But remember, it's a 6 of Wands energy, which means you've worked really hard for this, and this is the universe's way of presenting it to you. And we've got the Ace of Wands, which is a lot of support from above, a lot of transmutation of old energy, and it's very positive. It's not necessarily comfortable, but it will bring you closer to Mr. Right. And I like the King of Wands. He's a quiet person, sees a lot, doesn't necessarily get involved unless asked or sees that it's necessary. But he's coming closer. Yay. So it's going to be an interesting week.
Keisha W. asks, hello, ladies. Will I hear from Brian soon? Thank you.
He's thinking of you. He's afraid of you. He's afraid. It's not anger. It's fear that's keeping him back from talking to you. It comes across as cranky, but it's fear. And the fear is that you're right. And he's not sure he's ready for it to be right, or for that to be right. So the next week, not likely. We'll ask again next week if you're still interested, because things like this take longer than we think it should. And I like men, don't get me wrong. Men think differently than women, and when they fall into fear, it takes them longer to work through it than it does most women, unless the women have been abused. So be patient. The feeling behind all that is not, it's not negative. It's actually quite positive. Behind the fear, there's positive. It all will depend on whether he can manage the fear. Okay.
B. Erla says, I hope the procedure went well and you feel better soon.
Well, the procedure was just a check. It wasn't anything except I'm really a lightweight when it comes to drugs and stuff. And yeah, you can tell, right? I mean, this happened yesterday at 2 my time, and it's almost 24 hours later, and I'm still going, You should have seen me, though. Well, you can actually. On Facebook, I have a 6-minute thing when I went on, and yeah, I have people message me saying they were almost they were cracking up so hard that they were almost on the floor laughing, because we were, well, she always helps me write. She has no shy bone in her body. So if you want to watch something hilarious, go to Facebook. I was in the car. My hair looks like crap, because when you have anesthesia, your hair gets stringy looking. Well, it looked really crap, and I was stoned, and it was fun. Go look, have fun. Okay.
Seven Ocean Skies
Hi, Seven.
asks, hey, any messages from spirit that's around me?
Well, this is the first. They're kind of suggesting that there's somebody around you who you may find romantically interesting, and they kind of like the idea that you go out and have a little bit of, like I said, it's the first. Go out and have a little bit of romance. Go out and get your feet wet. Go out and try it. Might be that you enjoy it. With the romance part, I mean, with your dating and it's not romantic, try the romance to go with it. So I don't know what your idea of romance would be, but try some romance in your life. Okay, I'm sorry. That, like I said, that's the first for me.
Abby says, no fun due to the lockdown, and I'm too worried about career. We'll try to chill a bit. Thank you so much for the lovely message, and please take care. Sending you love and light.
You know what? We're in lockdown too, Elle and I. We don't places we would go closed. We still find a way to have fun. We actually do. Well, yesterday, if you watched that video, we had fun. Maybe a little bit crazy, but fun. So one of the things you can do is there's something called Weave with the Monocle Society. If you can get a group of people together, you can do a video and do a RPG. Is that right?
Yeah.
And I've done it online like this, and it is a blast. We did it with my grandkids. So we threw out all the rules, of course, because they were really young. But you can have fun. You can do things. Go out and try something. RPGs are like telling stories, but more fun. If that's an English word, I don't know.
It's a simplified version of
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons. It's a free app on both iOS and Android phones and tablets, obviously. Yeah, just.
I often wanted to do one and put it on Facebook just because they're such a blast. One time I pretended to be Bender out in space, and I had fun. A lot of fun. I have too much fun.
We recommend it quite often on here.
I do recommend that people get out. Maybe you can't get out because of lockdown, but you can interact. And you know what? You're psychic or spiritual. The energy is very powerful coming across the ethers. Try that.
All right, cutting you off. Sherry Russell asks.
That's a new name, isn't it?
I believe so.
Hi, Sherry.
I could be wrong.
If we're old, I'm sorry, but you're still welcome.
Says, I'm so happy to catch you on again. Can you please tell me anything about my love life, especially for the weekend?
Well, my daughter just said it all, and this card fell out while I was shuffling. So I think you might have your answer. I think your love life is going to be fun and full of energy. Do be careful. I mean, it does look like it. Anyhow, do be careful. I won't go there.
Nicole Hamu, says, hi, how are you? Hope you are well. Julie J says, oh my goodness, I love your reading so much. On point as always.
Thank you. Even stoned, I'm pretty decent, huh?
Doreen says, mwahaha, just lost connection precisely the minute you answered my question. I will watch afterwards.
Oh, You have a lot of fun with that connection, don't you?
Pershi Daswani asks, "Hi, will my ex communicate with me anytime soon?"
Amazingly, the answer 99% of the time when people ask that question is no. But in this time, I got yes. I feel that your ex is going to reach out and talk to you fairly soon. Don't rush in with open arms. Make that person work for it. Always create a sense of value around yourself, and never give everything away emotionally. I'm talking about more than anything. Never give anything away emotionally without receiving value in exchange. Okay, physically, that's a different question. But when you give your whole of yourself without creating a sense of value around it, you lose. You will always lose. So create a sense of value around who you are, and when that person comes back, be valuable, be worth something, and don't give it away. Don't give yourself away free.
Nicole Hamu asks, "Can you please tell me if Nathaniel Nathaniel West? Will you please tell me if Nathaniel and I have a good work connection?" Or does he like me more than that?
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yes. I think you have a tiny bit more energy there. He's a little bit giddy when he's around you, and sometimes I suspect he messes up because his mind is kind of off. It's not on track. Whether that's going to turn into something or not, I don't know. I will tell you, if you were in a work situation, probably you want to take 2 steps back and make sure it's what you want first, because work situations not always the best choice for romance. I mean, our bodies and our minds, they kind of go, I don't care, until after it's over. And the energy is nice. It's not passionate. It's not necessarily a long-term energy. So go very slowly, very carefully, take your time, be patient. Okay? Which is interesting that we're getting more yeses than nos today.
Tari Alvelos asks, "Hello, how are you? It's been a while. May I ask how Dylan is feeling about me? Thank you."
Confused. He seems to be at the moment confused. I see him sitting down with it and just sort of going, not sure what to do next. It's not that he wants to run away, because he's sitting. He's not running. He's not laughing. He's not joking. He's like, I don't know how to deal with the situation. I don't know which way. I don't know what step to take next. But he's there. He's sitting. He's waiting. So be patient. Be very patient. He knows you fairly well by now, and you know him fairly well by now. don't push him, but don't back off either, if that makes sense. So you have, yeah, I would think in this case, the better part of valor is to be patient and let him work things through on his own. And I don't feel horribly negative about it. I can't tell you which way he will work things out, but at the moment, it is not negative.
The Erla says thank you. The only guy I know, he's the prof in one of the units I applied for. Unis, sorry. I applied for. I shall try to be as impeccable as I can, and I will send you some music as soon as I'm done with this chaos.
Yeah, I think that's the guy you're talking about. With your impeccable, it's not that he's yeah, you have to be really good to get his attention. But he's not a bad person. He just has so many students that you have to be impeccable. He's good. You're good. Why not?
Tay says thank you. I've started to get very anxious about moving, but there aren't many houses within our budget that would fit my family.
This one looks like it looks a little bit like it might be a fixer-upper.
I do hope we find our house soon.
I hope you do too.
Jennifer Schwab says, thank you for helping me to know it's progressing towards us realizing our dream and of moving in the not too distant future. It feels close. I felt that like the home may not be the one we were just looking at.
It almost looks like it needs a bit of work done on it.
You've confirmed that for me. I felt it may not have been seen by us yet, but will soon. The energy is moving forward. It was stagnant for a while.
Okay, and I think it's a cul-de-sac, but it could be that it's on a curb too, because you see things, but you don't see everything when you're looking in the energy.
Champagne C asks,
hey Champagne.
Hey Eliz-sha and Elle, hope all is well. Can we see what is Richard up to currently? Will he be trying to contact me soon? Thank you.
He's always going to contact you. That's a given. Right now he's playing and having fun and not paying attention to the energy, but that's going to shift probably shortly, and he will be reaching out to you very quickly.
Keisha W says, I understand and I will give him time. Thank you.
Yeah.
Lily Dulo asks, hi ladies, how are you today? Can I ask any insight on my new job? I had a clash from the beginning, though not a big deal. What's the energy coming in from CEO? He decides on my position. Thank you.
I don't think he disliked that you had a clash, honestly. He sort of looks at it and says, a woman with a bit of fire, interesting. And that's all that it's not like, okay, I want to get rid of her. It's more like, this should be interesting. And I think he feels that it's worth training you. But let me dig a little deeper. He's going to keep an eye on you. You're a female. He's not used to that kind of energy from female. So he's sort of like he's circling, watching, but there's no... It's not like he's wanting to throw you out with the dishwasher water so to speak. He seems more intrigued than anything, and I think he sees a value in you. He just so be aware he's watching you, but he does see a value in who you are, and that's important to be valuable.
Patricia Scowen says, thought the reading would say that change is needed. King of Wands comes out a lot for me. Looking forward to Monday. Sounds wonderful and different. Thank you, Eliz-sha and Elf. Thank you, Eliz-sha. You and Elle have a great weekend.
Thank you.
I read words good.
Well, we're probably going to go to my daughter's place and have a Mother's Day dinner with my daughter and my grandkids, and my all four of us are going to be there.
We're having a family get together.
Yeah.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
Because we're not allowed, because we're not all core family, right?
Joao Firmino says, hi, any messages from my guides? Thank you.
Interesting. They're telling me to tell you to dig deep. Go deeper than you have been in whatever you're dealing with right now. It feels like it may be a business deal or energy. So dig deeper. You need to know a little bit more. There needs to be a little more grounding. And look at it with dispassionate eyes. Don't look at it from emotion. Look at it from dispassionate eyes. And then whether it's good or bad for you, or it's, I know it doesn't necessarily have to be good or bad, but dispassionate eyes. Okay.
Honeygo asks, hello, do you see my uncle Don getting his career on track after he graduates in college? He stopped college a long time ago trying to help him.
So is he in college?
I think so. I'm assuming
Is it
from what I'm
uncle
reading
who?
that their uncle dropped out of college for a while to help somebody, maybe a father.
Okay, so what's his name? Uncle
Don.
Uncle Don.
Don Quixote. Sorry. Kind of.
First thing I got was he's very appreciative of your help. He's very appreciative that how hard you're trying. But he also wants you to remember that he is himself and he's not you. So what you want for him may not be what he wants for himself. Make sure he wants what you want, and support him in what he wants. It's almost like he's given up a little bit on life. So it might be that what you can do for him is support him in becoming aware that he is worthwhile again. He feels tired, emotionally tired, not physically tired, and feels almost like he's doing things for you because it's you, not because it's not necessarily for him. So make sure you both want exactly the same thing, which means you sit down over a coffee, a beer, or whatever, or chocolate, or some kind of dessert, and talk it over. And with its cream cheese, you can invite me.
Honeygo also says, I liked and subscribed.
Thank you very much.
Janelle Baker with another $5 super chat asks, do you see my license by July car and fall?
She's getting her license with her car.
I think she's getting her license, then getting a car.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Do you see this as correct?
You're actually quite a good driver. You're a little bit cocky. So pull the cocky in a little bit. Your driving instructor or your person who licensed you says you're a good driver. You're a little bit too sure of yourself. Be a little less sure. Be a little less confident. A little more careful. I do think you have. I do feel that you will have your license by the fall, simply and easily. A car. You want it really badly. You get it. You will get it. And I could be seeing it wrong, but it looks like a little red vehicle. It looks like a red vehicle. You can drive. You're really good at it. Don't be cocky. That's the big thing. Just be careful. I taught 3 kids to drive. Never ever going to do that again. It's very interesting. Be very careful how you drive and what you do with it. Okay.
Jennifer Schwab says, your video was cute and funny. I loved it.
Thank you.
Hershey Lefwani says, thank you. Christina Malone asks, hi, any messages for me?
Christina.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess it's because of the drugs in my system. But what I'm getting for you is maybe allow yourself to be swept off your feet. Maybe allow yourself to have some romance in your life, even if it's just from a book that you're reading or from an old romantic movie. But allow yourself to be swept off your feet and romanced. Allow yourself to live your life a little bit more. So you're very logical, right? You're very down to earth, not logical. You're very down to earth. And it's like you put that part of you away, the romance part, the joie de vie part. Pull it out, bring it up, enjoy it. Yeah, you can get carried away. I can see that. But you've put it away once. You can put stoppers on it when it gets too much. Just enjoy the life, even if it's out of a book. Go fall in love. And who doesn't fall in love with the main character or the male lead in a book, right? If there's somebody in your life who's offering you love, fall in love.
Yasmin Fox asks, hi, will I meet Nicola soon? Any messages regarding him?
You're destined to meet him soon. I'm not 100% sure he is whom or what you want in your life, but he's interesting. So 3 months from time you meet, you then his personality changes and shifts. Allow yourself some time before you allow yourself to be swept off your feet, because he may not be what you are looking for. He may be. I'm not sure. I think there's a bit of rigidity there, a little bit of self-centeredness that may not be as much fun as you think he is. Okay, just be careful is what I'm saying.
Angie Luna asks, hello, any messages for me, Angela?
There are many more
If you want to stop, we can stop.
because I'm having a harder and harder time pulling up things. But let me try a little more.
Yeah. We've been on for an hour, so we can stop anytime.
Yeah. So you have a lot of pent up energy. You want things to move. You're trying to push things along, and it feels like you're behind a oxen drawn cart. You want it to go faster. You want a car rather than an oxen drawn cart, and you're frustrated and you're bouncing, kind of dancing in spot, waiting for things to move. And the only thing your guides are going to tell you is this: get out from behind the ox and do your own thing. Don't wait for other people. Do your own thing. Okay, I can try a little bit longer if there's not too many. If there's a lot, I can't.
We'll see. Nicole Hamu says thank you. Terry Alvelos says thank you. Bethany Campbell asks, greetings, sweet ladies. My birth time was not recorded on my birth certificate. The country doctor who delivered me in his home failed to record my birth time. Would love to know if possible. Much love.
You can get that from get that from an astrologer. Actually, they can take a point and backtrack it. I don't, and I would go with me. Nah, I wouldn't trust me. I do think it is morning around dawn, and it would be dawn at the time of your birth. So it's like just before the sun comes over the edge of the mountain or the hills, where it's light, but it's not, but there's no sun. And that's the best I can do for you. I'm very sorry.
Emily Aquine asks, hello, Elisha and Elle. What will be B's reaction to the ultrasound? The baby is a boy.
His first reaction will be congratulations, by the way. B's first reaction will be a boy. Wow, cool. That's the first reaction. And then the emotions will set in, and there will be I'm kind of so give him time to think things through. But his first initial reaction is, wow, cool, I like that. I'm going to be a father. But at this other time, I think there's another energy that he needs to work through. Don't go on his first reaction to you. Wait and let him work things through. Okay. Try work. I promise you. After he works things through, the conversations will be a little more rational. I can't promise you which way he's going to jump, but after he's worked things through, be patient.
Aaron Liu with an $8 super chat asks,
Hey, Aaron.
Hi, Elisha and Elle. I'm having problems with my friend / roommate again. Thinking it might be best for him to move, but I feel bad, not sure what to do. Don't feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
It's your home. It's your place of comfort.
And this is at least the second round that I know of. Probably it's happened more often. I feel that it's his problem, and he honestly is taking advantage of your good nature. He knows you're good natured, and so it's like you hurt the ones you love. Well, he's taking advantage of your good nature, and it's your home. You have a right to be comfortable and relaxed in your own home. And if you need another roommate, I have a feeling there's somebody there who would be a better fit for you. So don't feel bad. This is your home. And I do believe it's time for a lesson. Okay? So do not feel bad.
Spirit Feather asks,
Hey, Spirit.
hello, I didn't get a notification. How strange. I hope you both did well today. I was wondering if you can connect with my guides. If there is anything I should know at this time, please and thank you.
You know that's
Stop stressing.
yeah, you know that's cheating, right? Okay. So the guys are saying you're doing really well. You're right on track. Don't beat yourself up. Things happen when it's the right time for it to happen, and don't expect perfection the first time through. That's them saying it, not me. I already told you that. Things take time. Some people do things overnight, but maybe that's because they're remembering rather than working through timing. Okay.
Lily Dulo says thank you a lot. He also has a lot of people around him to get information from. Thanks a lot.
But he's watching you, though. I see him circling you, watching you with interest, not with what do I do with this person? What do I want to do? Just curiosity. Okay.
Camille Harrison
Hey,
says,
Camille.
Happy Friday, Interactive. Janelle Baker says, thank you. Jennifer Schwab says, thank you, ladies, for your time and energy. I pray you have a wonderful day. Namaste.
Namaste.
And Honeygo wants to clarify.
Do you see her uncle getting a career / his degree? Or should he enroll again in college?
Yeah, I think my first answer stands. Make sure he wants what you think he wants, and if this is him asking, tell him to look into his heart and make sure this is what he wants. And it might be that he wants something different now. A different direction, a different goal. He's probably a little bit older than he was when he was going there. And I noticed a lot of times goals change as you age. And what you wanted at 19, you don't necessarily want at 25 or 30. So if he wants it, he will get it. Make sure it's what he wants. Maybe he wants to be a truck driver rather than a scientist. Make sure it's what he wants.
In short, just communicate with your uncle rather than with a psychic. I mean, you
can do both. But make sure your uncle knows what he wants too. Because I keep feeling that he's just doing this because he hasn't got any idea what he wants to do. And yeah, he does know what he wants to do. He needs to look at who he is now, not who he was then.
Mm-hmm.
But
so, talk with your uncle. Have a heart-to-heart.
Or let your uncle have a heart-to-heart with himself.
Yeah. Jennifer Schwa, Bethany Campbell says, thank you, dear, for trying. I guess at 68 years old, I'm content just being here. Have a lovely weekend.
I'm a year older than you.
Butterfly D asks, "Hi there. Can I please ask
Just
what?"
hang on.
Yeah.
The lady before,
Bethany Campbell.
is that the one I told to have some romance?
No, that's the one you said go look for an astrologer to get your time.
Oh, okay.
Time back.
Yeah.
And you try
Okay.
early morning.
Okay. I do see it.
Pre-dawn morning.
I do think it's morning. Okay, sorry. You go ahead. As if it was romance, I was going to tell you, oh, go out and have some fun.
I think you did.
Butterfly D asks, "Hi there. Can I ask what is next for me in love?"
You know, I have a standard answer for that. If you're looking for love, the first place you look for is inside. You find love for yourself inside. Once you love yourself inside, then what you're looking for will appear outside as well. So if you're looking for love, and I keep getting the song Looking for Love in All the Wrong Places, I would suggest you start looking inside. Find out why you're so wonderful, why you're so beautiful, why you are the perfect person. And that's not from an ego point of view. That's from reality point of view. There's a difference. You can have ego. He's so vain. He thinks the song is about him, kind of vain.
But he's also right.
Yeah, that's true. He was right. But look at it and see yourself in the mirror for who you truly are. And with you come out and say, oh, I'm this, and I'm that, and I feel like crap. And you're not looking at who you truly are, because everybody is a piece of the universe, and the universe is inherently perfect and inherently beautiful. So you look at the mirror, you unfocus your eyes, you look at yourself, and you see who you truly are. That's when you unfocus your eyes and look in the mirror, you see who you truly are. And if you don't see beauty, then you're not looking with the eyes of reality. So find out why you're wonderful, why you're beautiful, why self-love is the right way to go. Then you will find the perfect person will come along for you right after that, I promise. Or the third person, because by then you just might want to have fun.
Emilia Klein says, "Thank you, Eliz-sha. Peace and blessings to you. You really do. I really do appreciate all the support you do for us, humanity seeking guidance as such times where discriminant is needed."
Discrimination.
No, discernment.
Discernment. Okay.
I can read words. I swear.
Yeah, you think she was the one that was under the drugs, right? Yeah, thank you very much. You don't know how much that affects me in a positive way. Thank you.
Aaron Lou says, "Thank you."
Good luck, Aaron.
Spirit Feather says, "Very fitting. Thank you." Honey Go says, "Thanks so much. You really helped us. Thank you so much. He really gave up on life. You are correct. I wish I could help him. Thank you. Love and light."
You can. He just doesn't know what he wants. He does know what he wants, but he's going, they're not going to accept it because it's not what it was. But ask him, listen to him.
The sounding board.
Yeah, because he really does know what he wants, and it's not what you think. I don't think. But he loves you so much, and he wants you guys to feel less guilty, I think is the word. But let him do what he wants. Maybe he wants to go off to Africa and dig ditches to help people bring water into their village. Let him do what's his next step. After that, he may go back to university and be that wonderful professor or something like that. First of all, let him explore who he is. Good luck.
Butterfly D says, "Thank you." And Christina Malone Hold on a sec.
My butt hurts.
Here's my mom. This will be our last question.
I have no questions. I don't know why I'm answering them. There's a big black sheet.
Shush. Do the psychic thing.
I told you yesterday to give me psychic questions, and you wouldn't do it.
I was driving!
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, you try to be psychic and drive at the same time. I'd like to see you do that.
I don't drive anymore if I can help it.
Christina Malone with a $5 super chat.
Thank you,
asks,
Christine.
Any messages from my dad / family members / guides about what Arthur's intentions are with me?
Arthur's?
Arthur's. Yeah.
Arthur's. Okay, I'll pull you into your dad because they're usually the more interested. Okay, let me pull in another person. Okay,
This is not the love you were looking for.
this is not the love you were looking for. There's 50 ways to leave your lover. Your father does not impressed, not impressed. And your guides go thumb down. I'm so sorry. They were very graphic about it. And some of your other family members, a little less cranky about it than your father. There's nobody on this side that is overly impressed with that person. So anyhow, I would very seriously think 10 times before you move forward with this person. And if you're really curious, you could get a from Elizabeth. She does a compatibility. But your father's saying there's somebody much better for you. Don't rush in. Don't take the first thing that comes your way. You're worth far more than this. I'm sorry. They are very adamant. And like I say, today is a bunch of firsts.
And we'll end with Honey Go, who finishes us off. Words.
Yeah, they don't belong in anything, do they? Nobody should have words.
I will take that in mind. Thank you so much. I've been a little aggressive on helping him. Thank you.
Okay. He loves you. He really does. He wants you to be happy.
I think he also appreciates
He does.
that you're helping him as much as you are.
He just doesn't really, I think his goals have shifted.
Mm-hmm.
Allow his goals to shift. And tell him you love him, because I can feel that. Okay?
And we're done.
We're done.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, we're done.
I'm going to wrap it up. Namaste. Namasko. Next week we'll be back, barring uncertainties, which is called life. Monday we will have the D cubed.
EQ.
EQ, pardon me. I'm awake. On
No, we're not.
1 o'clock Monday on Facebook. Wednesday we will have Maddie who will do the meditation. Then it's back to me. We may do some more pop-ups like we did because it was fun and kind of entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a lot of views actually.
Yeah.
So with that, namaste.
Also, happy Mother's Day for both the mothers now existing and the mothers to be.
Yeah.
Because we won't probably see you on Sunday.
That's probably true, unless somebody wants to do a interactive and they message me say, "Hey, you want to do interactive?" And I go, "Okay." and I do that.
So yeah, happy Mother's Day to all you mothers.
Yeah, and aunts and uncles.
And yeah,
Because everybody, it takes the.
it does take a village to raise children.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.